Hello, spirit seeds. My name is Tofi May. Some of you watching may perhaps find familiarity in my name, but to all who may have found themselves here for the first time, I am a musician of almost 7 years now who's been writing songs full-time since late 2020. In October of this year, I decided to take a hiatus from social media due to my worsening mental and physical health. Today marks my return, so I wanted to share with you some moments that I captured in this time, what I've learned during these quiet 2 months away, and how I learned to live again. Movement. Due to overwork and low activity, this year I developed heart, nerve, and bone conditions. I decided to begin practicing yoga, once at morning and once before bed. Its effects have been profound and life-changing, from drastically reducing my physical pain to healing my mind from stress and anxiety, even if only for a moment. Connecting my mind and soul with breath and body has become a daily part of my routine that I am so grateful to have found, and I cannot sing its praises enough. Caring for the self. It may be a bit cliche, but I feel that many of us, myself included, have become so used to operating in a way that puts our own well-being on the back burner. This has manifested in many ways for me, from pulling 12 to 14-hour workdays just to feel like I have earned the right to sleep, to something as simple as not even setting aside the time to cook a nutritious meal. It is endlessly rewarding, doing kind gestures for yourself when time allows. Small things like pouring a warm drink, taking a moment to stretch, stopping negative internal dialogue when you can catch it, and making a conscious effort to show up for and treat yourself in the way you'd perhaps do for another being in your care. Because the truth is and remains that we are deserving of these things unconditionally, simply because we are alive to experience them. Reverence for your space. Our environment has a direct and profound impact on our daily lives, in ways that one perhaps may not actively consider. Executive dysfunction combined with the amount that I work makes it difficult to keep my space in order. But slowing down and carving out time to restore a sense of balance, letting go of unused possessions that may be better loved elsewhere, cleansing the space where I spend virtually all waking hours has a quite fascinating effect on the mind. I've become fond of candles and aromatherapy in particular. Walking into a space that smells fresh and fragrant is a lovely feeling that can set a great tone for the day. In the end, it's about creating and honoring small comforts in your space through whatever means are available to you. The space meaning physical, as well as the space you share and allow others into. Sharing your life story with good company that you can trust to accept you as you are. When both types of these spaces are shown love and care, it's such a beautiful thing. Nature and gratitude. There is simply no lack of things to find gratitude for when it comes to our natural world. Our earth is beautiful and abundant, and its workings an utter miracle to me. When you stop to slow down and appreciate our planet, all it does both for us and for the other beings we share it with, life becomes just a bit more beautiful. I began giving thanks at mealtime daily, starting with the farm workers and employees whose hard work made it possible, and ending with Mother Earth for supporting my existence. Whenever I discover wild mushrooms or even just a soft patch of moss, I feel an almost childlike joy. Try to protect and hold on to that sense of wonder. It is a very, very special thing to hold within you. One thing that I wish to stress is that I am very privileged and fortunate to have been able to slow down these last 2 months, work on healing my health, and to have the support system that I do. Before even factoring in the need to make ends meet, the necessity aspect of it all, I only wish that our society and culture didn't glorify overwork and grinding as much as it does. For the body and mind can truly only take so much, and there comes a point where one must really ask, what is it all for? A new day is never a guarantee, so why do I wait for a far-off, faceless promise that may never make good until I take my first step? I have always been rather transparent with my struggles with social media, the painful cycle of validation and the unhealthy dopamine loop that it causes for me. Sometimes I wish that I could live in an existence where things like numbers and comments bore no significance to me, but it is simply a cycle that I must endure, for sharing my music and creations with the internet is my very livelihood. I have big dreams, and I will continue working hard so my music can reach the places where it is meant to. With luck, perhaps now there will just be a bit more of a mindful balance with these priceless lessons that I've learned. I look now to the future with an open heart and mind, with this knowledge that I only wish to pass on to anyone who may possibly be in a state of suffering as I was. Some may be a bit more obvious than others, but I think it's healthy to recognize that we as people have diverse life experiences, and what may be common knowledge to one may be brand new to another. This life is not meant to be lived in pain, and in the smallest ways within your means, there is never a better moment than now to realize that yes, you are worth healing. Thank you for listening, Spirit Seeds, and until our winds cross paths once more, be warm and well.